we have. I forgot to load up the advantage disadvantage add-on that I've updated. But we left off. Mal, you had your father's birthday, so I'll do a quick little recap.
Sure.
If you're not already recording there, Ben, you can start the recording. If you are, then standing. So this is where we are. Let me zoom in. Well, let me zoom out and allow you to zoom in. This is where we are. Dark and creepy.
Oh, Tony, I actually had a quick question about this. So
Sure.
I had goggles of night vision on. Since they're magic items, can they just be over top of the Allosaurus? His eyes? Like, do they size? I know some magic items do, but I was curious because the Allosaurus doesn't have dark vision.
As a general rule, the answer is no, to prevent manipulation of the item thing. The whole idea is that, for the most part, magic items won't resize with you and become adjustable. On a case-by-case basis, it's fine. This case is fine, but for the record, I don't really particularly care if your Allosaurus has dark vision or not. But like capes and rings and stuff like that, that's a whole different ball of wax.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
I just thought it'd be hilarious to have the Allosaurus like be wearing a pair of
I am
goggles.
perfectly fine with that.
What? So it wasn't enough that you turned into a dinosaur and then started throwing lightning bolts at people. Now you want to have night vision goggles too, huh?
Yeah. Fucking dinosaur Black Ops.
Where does the chaos end?
What's happening?
So the party took a job, as it was, to travel into what they're calling the Rock Blight, which is this area of the city. It is the eastern portion of the city. They have not been traveling in here, for the most part, because the deep gnomes are unable to summon their primary source of defense, which is the earth elementals. They summon them. They have a strong affiliation with earth elementals. They rely on them for their defense, but they're unable to summon them because there is an entity known as Ogremok's Bane, Ogremok referring to the Prince of Elemental Evil of Earth. And essentially any elemental that makes its way into this area or comes in close proximity to this extraplanar creature essentially goes berserk. They don't necessarily go evil, they go berserk. They lose control, they start attacking things. And much akin to an animal that's injured will lash out against a loved pet owner because it's in so much pain. The area has also been cordoned off as you guys were moving your way in. A guard also let you know that this area is home to a Medusa. And he doesn't necessarily require it, but if you do kill it, he will pay you for it. And last but not least, you guys were asked to take a spell gem to a temple of Calderan Smoothhands and essentially place the spell gem there. The spell gem will cast a spell of Hallow, which will reconsecrate the temple, which has been defiled. And you will essentially need to protect it for a few rounds while it does what it does. Other than that, those are the three things you were coming in here for. You guys made your way in, and you were assaulted by a ghost, who then quickly ran away, and you followed it to its corpse. Apparently it died in the battle for Blingdenstone over 100 years ago.
As you do.
As you do. So that's where we picked up. At this point, you guys made your way up here, found a waterfall, and were attacked by an earth elemental and two gargoyles. You managed to kill them, and we ended the game right as you cut them down. So that is where we are going to pick up. And if anybody has any questions, feel free to throw them at me.
Can I just go ahead and take the drow short sword from the party sheet as is anyway? I just figured I might as well go ahead and hold on to it, considering I forgot a few things about Dawnbringer last game.
Uh-oh.
It all worked out.
Yeah, so basically the situation was I completely forgot that Dawnbringer has a weapon, was not just a sword, it is basically just the hilt by itself. And if you want to use it as a sword, you have to effectively ignite it to where, because the blade itself is like a magic sunlight blade, it doesn't exist as a regular sword. So it kind of acts sort of like a magical lightsaber. You have just the hilt, and when you want to activate it, you basically have to turn it on.
Yeah, pretty much.
That is correct.
And I didn't realize that at the time. I'd forgotten that little fact. Because the thing is that whenever you have it active, it creates that 15-foot radius of bright light around you. And
Right.
For certain members of our party, that puts them at disadvantage. So,
Yes. Me.
if if I want to
Also
be a bit
me.
if I want to be a bit effective, I think I might want to go ahead and utilize an alternative weapon in case the sunlight really is useful for us.
I mean, I think the weapon in general is going to be extremely useful, and most often I don't in too many fights where we're all congregating on one guy. Like,
Yeah.
probably near the end of the fight, yeah, but there's ways
Yeah.
around it.
Well, another thing is that I also forgot that I have Shadow Step now, and I can only use Shadow Step when I'm in dim light. If I'm carrying a giant around torch that basically bathes me in bright light, that kind of negates that potential issue.
Yes, yep, that's a problem.
So yeah,
Well-
that's another thing.
Well, Spirit, it makes sense to use the right weapon in the right circumstance, yes. But keep in mind, just like Dronga and Kosjurkis, just like they both do not like the light, there are perhaps enemies we will face that also will not like the light. So there could be times it would be beneficial, yes?
Yeah, I'm perfectly aware. Like if we come across Elvira and her shit kicker squad or something like that, then then the drow is definitely gonna have a field day with the sunlight. That they're not gonna like that one bit. But
Yes, precisely. Yes, yes.
but between just going up against earth elementals and gargoyles like this, where the sunlight isn't really going to give us any additional advantage, then maybe it might be better for me just to kind of stick to an alternative weapon for the time being.
It makes sense. Also, could you maybe turn it off right now because it's kind of like a moth to flame scenario.
Very bright.
Yeah, I can go ahead and do that. I don't have a way of actually getting rid of this circle here, I don't think. There we go.
I did it. Okay. So with that, we will get the game started. I will let you guys decide which way you guys want to go and what you want to do.
Just quickly, I'd like to go up and check the balcony area where the gargoyles and the elemental came from. See if they were perhaps guarding something. Is this a passive perception or is this a investigation to see what is up here?
That is up to you, but so far you see nothing other than the gem that you guys found in the rubble of the rock elemental, and it was giving off an evil, corrupted essence.
Hmm. Okay, this is a
There's
strange
nothing
place.
up there that you can see so far.
Just 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I'm gonna do a quick investigation check just to double check there's nothing up here.
There's nothing that you can detect in this area.
Wait.
No, Kosjurkis, I promise. There's nothing up here, my friend. Nothing.
Look for magic.
Look for magic, you say?
Yes.
That does not sound like a job for Smoke. Maybe you go check for magic, yes?
Okay. Need some time.
You mean like 2 seconds, like me, or what do you mean?
No. 10 minutes.
I think we can do that, yes?
As
Wait.
in,
We want to keep... Roland, if you want to keep the dinosaur for long, kick something.
kick the rocky earth elemental out of my feet because I can stay it for 3 hours, so I might as well keep it for a while.
Actually, it occurs to me. I had a connection with Roland mentally, correct?
You do?
So I'll try and speak to him mentally and see if he can like respond to me in common.
I should be able to because I retain my intelligence and consciousness.
Yeah, this is good. Okay, nice. I can actually hear Roland's thoughts. He can hear mine, so it's all good. We can still communicate.
Wait. Were you in my head?
Huh? What do you mean, Kosjurkis?
Mm.
Oh, you mean like my ability to telepathically speak to other beings?
Yes.
No, that wasn't me.
Oh.
I am joking. It was me. Yes.
Womp womp.
While they're doing this, I'm gonna ritual cast detect magic.
Duly noted. There is nothing in the area that you can detect as magical in the area. Now, that gem that you guys have acquired, as it were,
Mm-hmm.
is giving off conjuration magic.
Mm-hmm.
The conjuration magic is strong, but it is also it's corrupt. The entire gem is very clearly tainted by something. Summoning a creature with a normal summoning spell would allow you to control it, but in this instance, you have very strong doubts that this creature would be controllable. It would probably be feral and as dangerous to you as anyone you summoned it to use against.
Okay. We're not touching this rock.
Do you mean like we should leave it, or are we?
Why not? What if I want to touch the rock?
Well, okay.
I mean,
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna, but if I fucking wanted to, I would.
Okay. It's safe to handle, I can assume?
Yes,
gem?
you can generally assume it's safe to handle.
Okay. And
But
I just want to also double check
be careful.
in case I did miss it. Has anyone collected it, or am I just looking at a rock that's on the ground? Or a gem on the
I
ground?
threw it in the party sheet.
Perfection. All right. No magic up there. What now?
I say we continue on, no, and see what there is to see. We finding temple is good, yes. This is plan. Finding Medusas not so good.
Oh, we'll find the Medusa.
Or she'll find you.
Dun dun dun.
And then I'll bloody kill her.
Or he.
Well.
I just want to check something real quick. How about let's put this to test. Dronga, you try and hit spirit, yes? Or spirit try hit Dronga, one way or other. But try do it without looking. Like, close eyes and try to hit to see how it goes.
Disadvantage.
Why?
If only
Because
I had a blindfold.
You cannot look at a Gorgon you look at it and it turns you stone. Very bad.
Ah. All right.
So I'm just saying, you do not wish to, like, if we fight this Medusa, you must close eyes the whole fight. It's not easy. I think. No, do not use axe. No, just punch. What is wrong with you?
If that came up in the whatchamacallit, I didn't see it.
Yeah.
No, he sees her about to click on the axe.
And I've got push to talk on, so I was like, I
Ow.
was responding, but I didn't actually talk to you guys. How do I do
Ow.
that? How do I attack with my fist, though? Oh, okay, all right. Meow.
Hey, Tony, do you know which meta magic Queen Ophelia has?
Twin spell is one of them.
I'm going to have to write these down somewhere. She doesn't have it really noted.
She kept a list on next to her bed.
Okay.
Well, our bed, I suppose. But let's see. She had for sure twin spell, and she had quicken spell.
Okay, thank you.
So seeing missed by like a mile, right? I'll be like, see, it's not so easy, is it?
Now, when I'm raging, it'll be easier.
Okay. I think maybe you should take stone and try and eat stone.
No?
Yeah, you good luck with this, yes.
That whisper notification is terrifying.
I know, right?
Did everyone get that at the same time?
No, I just got
heard
one earlier.
something.
No.
No.
Okay. Just wondering. It's about not having lag. Anyways, let's go. Sorry, friends.
We didn't get anything. Oh no.
So I'm just like sneaking off into the distance, trying to lead away, get 30 feet ahead.
Sounds good.
I already forget how to move more than one character.
Shift.
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 Shift it.
Ah, shit.
That's not working.
Oh, it's control then.
Oh, there we
Oh, no.
go. It is
I was
shift.
gonna say,
I
wait,
just had to.
it's shift click and then you drag them.
It's hard to tell how it's selected or when it's selected.
So
But
from here, you're starting to go up, like a gentle incline, agile. And there is a building directly in front of you. This area right here is a large chunk of rock that's been fashioned into a building of sorts.
Out of curiosity, how loud is the Allosaurus behind me?
It's not super loud unless he's
Firing his
growling.
gun.
Nope,
Right.
not growling. I'm just walking.
No louder than anybody wearing, metal armor or something like that. If anything, quieter.
Gotcha.
There's a passage up ahead between two buildings as you're moving around. It's still pitch black in here.
We're just creeping along.
I just love the mental image of just this gigantic Allosaurus just creeping along beside everyone else.
Just on my fucking tiptoes, just like.
Only Smoke rolled stealth.
Yeah, I didn't roll stealth.
Oh yeah, I didn't either.
Mentally.
I mean, I could.
Don't worry, I
change that.
noticed.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
We've lost Ophelia in the walls.
No, she was just on top of my Allosaurus.
So I'm just gonna take a second and I'll roll for it if you want, but just like taking a second to pause and listen. Like, do I hear anything from any of the directions?
You hear nothing from any of the directions.
Is there something to be said about a lack of sound? Like, is that unusual right now? Like, was there noise and it seems to have stopped, or?
No, this area, since you left that center area where you were hearing the constant distant battle sounds, this area has been as quiet as a tomb, one would say. You notice, obviously, the two buildings have entryways and stairs leading up into them.
There's no clear signage, is there?
There is not. You can see the drop off into a area, a lower elevation ahead, some stairs to your left, some stairs going down. All the stairs that you see around you that aren't going into buildings are descending, and the stairs going into buildings are also either climbing or descending depending on the building, respectively.
You know, like, it's been a while. I'm trying to find that my ability. Maybe it's not a feature. No, it's not. It's the ability where it's as an archaeologist, I'm able to look at buildings and kind of get an idea of like who made them. Oh, there we go. Maybe it's in traits, historical knowledge.
Seems about right. You can enter a ruin dungeon, or when you enter a ruin or dungeon, you can correctly ascertain its original purpose to determine its builders, whether they were dwarves, elves, humans, Yuan-Ti, or other some known race. You can determine the monetary value of art objects more than a century old.
Yeah. So for this, can I determine, like, are these buildings to the right and left of me of gnomish design?
Yes, they are matching in the same style as the other buildings you saw in Inner Blingden Stone. These are older. They haven't been inhabited in quite some time. But yes, they are absolutely, beyond a shadow of a doubt, gnomish design, and were built consistently with the rest of the city that you have seen. So it looks like this area and the previous area were all kind of part of the original city, but this area has not been reclaimed. Just a recap for those of you who, it's been a while. Blingden Stone was a deep gnome city many years ago. About 100 years ago, it was attacked and essentially destroyed and routed completely by the drow. And about 10 years ago, the deep gnomes began reclaiming it. This area, they've only reclaimed the front gate, and the Inner Blingden Stone, this area has not been reclaimed.
We saw temples in the reclaimed section of the city, right?
You saw areas that had been converted into temples, yes. Areas that were temples to various gods. The Stoneheart Enclave was essentially the organization or group of deep gnomes that were responsible for their religion.
So So specifically what I'm reaching for right now, do either of the buildings left or right of me, do they appear to have a similar design to the temples? Like this could
They
be a
do not.
temple?
Nope. The deep gnomes tend to build their temples in an open fashion with a altar or small worshipping site in the center of an open area. They do not have enclosed buildings.
Gotcha. Then what I'll do is I'll mentally... Give me a sec. I'm going to check these buildings real quick.
Stop right there. I'll get you a description.
Thank you, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so does she know I'm there?
No, not as far as you can tell.
So like just freezing on the spot. I'm gonna mentally send back to the group. Medusa's right in front of me. It's a drow. I'm gonna just try and back out. If I yell and scream, come save me. Okay, and again, I'm saying this mentally, so not everybody's gonna get the conversation, but my fingers up to my lips is like as if like be quiet, but then mentally I'm saying to those who can hear me, okay, so like I said, Medusa is in there. This is drow sitting on throne. Thinks it's very cool. But it is like a drow Medusa. So. Are we passing? Are we attempting to deal with this? What is the plan?
I say we deal with it.
Who all has a mental connection again? I just can't recall right now.
I think Dronga, Rolen, and Kosjurkis.
I think that we should take care of it. I say to Agile Smoke. Not making any sound.
Yeah, mentally.
Yeah.
Mentally.
It should be everybody but
Mental.
Spirit and Ophelia, I'm pretty sure.
Kill it.
Kosjurkis whispers out loud.
Ophelia's gonna say, "Can't we just make friends with it?"
I mean, to be fair, that would be Ophelia's.
Yeah, exactly.
I was thinking about that the last fight too. Wait, we can be friends. What's the group called? The Best Friends Club?
Yes,
The
Yeah.
Best Friends Club.
I believe
It's worked
we
out
are-
well some and not at times others, like when she
Yeah.
got stabbed in the throat by Ramnol.
Yeah, that's because
That was-
dicks.
Ramnol is a fucking dick.
The funny
That's
thing
it, too.
was, I threw that out as just a sort of a sarcastic suggestion, and it just sort of everyone just sort of freaking rolled with it. So
Well, I mean, Ophelia walked up, he one-shot her, and then you guys proceeded to miss every single attack against him, and he like knocked 3 players down. So he earned that.
Yeah, he earned that character art.
So mentally I'm saying this, but then I'm also waving my gesturing this. Let's back up and talk.
You can move your characters if it makes you happy, but feel free to just
Oh yeah.
back up and talk
Good
and
call.
leave your tokens.
See,
I
we're
don't
ner-
mind.
We're nervous. We're afraid.
You're more
So
than
now-
welcome to move the tokens.
Naked and afraid.
So being out of earshot, hopefully, and now like whispering still. Okay, so Ophelia, by all means, you can try, but 2 things. 1, Gorgon, not good. Literally look at you and now you are no longer you. 2, drow. I don't like either, so I do not want to be friends with it.
Okay, well, whatever you guys want. I cannot do
I
a
am-
woman's voice.
I am
Leave.
living for this though.
I'm just gonna come right out and say this: getting hit by a Gorgon stare is not my idea of getting stoned.
So I've been distracted. I'm trying to learn how to play a sorcerer.
Take your time.
I feel like
When
she
in
has
doubt,
one too many
proceed.
spells, but yeah.
Yes, Spirit. I must say, Gorgon
It's
is not like
possible.
skooma. Gorgon is not like skooma.
As a general rule, I don't spend a massive amount of time double checking if you guys added one extra thing. So if you do, it's not that deep.
I'm just gonna leave it because I
But-
don't know what she wants, but
I'll take a look later.
I
Yeah,
actually
no worries.
added some the stuff to my monk abilities, like the ability to cast darkness, dark vision, and pass without trace. I just have to make sure
Yeah,
that if
she's an 8.
yeah. And the only thing is, if I do that, I have to make sure I have to take off 2 key points for each of those abilities instead of just the 1.
I can see that.
So I
Alright.
think we are in agreement. We're not going to become friends with
Kill the snake.
Yes, that's
Hard
right.
to whisper this accent. Sorry.
Yes. But okay, so then question is, do we kill it or do we leave it?
I'm gonna kill it, all right.
Are we getting paid?
I think they say yes to payment. Yes, actually.
Yes.
Yes.
How many monies per head?
It's true because she has many snake heads,
Yes.
so it multiplies. And I figure she has like a 2,000 or 3,000 snakes on her head. Yes. So
We have killed one woman and several thousand snakes. Please pay us.
yes. Okay, so I think then perhaps the best strategy is we set up ambush. I go in, sneak attack her. Yes. Run out. She chased me. Scary. Yes. And as she comes out, you guys fuck her. Yes. Like just get her all at the same time.
I like this plan. I'm gonna hide around the corner and just whack her.
if I run straight at her, I can get a pounce attack off. I say 2 agile.
Just out of curiosity, is there any specific like range limitation to that stone vision of hers, or just if she can see me
Probably.
from across the room, can she still turn me to stone?
Just don't look at her. Right? Wait, is it her looking at you, us, or us looking at her?
I think you have to lock
You have to
eyes,
make
but
contact.
it could be. Yeah.
Okay, well that's
You have
not
to
so
lock
hard.
eyes.
Just don't look at her.
The way I'm RPing is that like Smoke would know vaguely about this type of thing, but not not detail. So in terms of distance, I don't know. But I will say, do not put the fight it in there because it just has to look down hallway at us. If we are all in hallway, its vision is one dimensional. Yeah, wait, does that make sense? Yes, one directional. Yes.
Yeah, I was just like curious, like if it was like standing like 120 feet away from me and still locked eyes, would that still count?
Could be. I would just say what we should try to do is again, if I can sneak attack it and draw it out of room, then perhaps if we catch it out in the middle, out in the open here, and hit it from multiple angles, at least it cannot focus its view on one of us or all of us. It must choose one target. Yes.
Kosjurkis raises a hand and waves it around.
So,
little one, yes.
Why aren't we looking at it?
couple pieces of information for you guys. Up ahead, that area that you're starting to talk about moving into, there is a source of light up there. And it's generally in this area. It's not shining bright, but pretty much this whole central area to the left here has a small amount of light from some fungus, and it seems to have some crystalline formations that are apparently bursting from the floor. And The reason why this matters is that it is creating a kaleidoscope of colors. And it isn't shining all over the place. It's pretty localized. The light isn't bright enough to throw it down here. But for those of you who rely on darkness, that's something you might want to be aware of.
Oh, great. So no shadow
Thank
stuff.
you.
Good
All
to know.
right.
Good to know.
Good to know. Thanks for the heads up on that.
I suppose alternatives could be we just attack it in the room, and if any of us can cause a... Do I know this? I think I know the spirit can cast darkness, right?
Yeah, I can cast magical darkness, yeah.
Yeah. You could cast darkness in the room, and then we keep it in the room. Now, we can't see it, but it can't see us.
Twin spell fireball.
Wait, is
And
that an
then-
option?
Yes.
Oh,
I think. I don't know though.
I like it, though, yes.
I'm still learning.
We hold it in the room. We hold it in the room.
I think it
and
has
then-
to. Actually, I think it has to hit a single character. Hold on.
Go.
No, you guys talk.
Ophelia, you kill it any way you want. I mean, it's fine. Just generally, like, I think one or two options. One, we draw it out and give it the D. One, we penetrate into its moist hollow and we take it out from the inside. Perhaps using the darkness. I don't know. This is the extent of my tactical brain.
I think we just go and fucking kill it. Just walk in there and get it done. At this point, Dronga's just gonna give Smoke a little bit of a shove, and then I'm gonna turn to Kosjurkis and go, "It's okay, little one. I'll protect you. Just don't look at it in the eyes.
but why?
It'll turn you to stone,
Oh,
you wee little dragon. It'll turn you to stone." And then I'll get prepped to go and stand by the corner.
Hmm.
Listen. Dronga is crazy, okay? What do we need to do? I will go draw. You guys take a nice position out here. I will go and attack it and draw it out. And while it chases me, you guys kill it when it comes to the door, yes? Easy plan?
I'm just standing at the corner of the wall with my great axe held up, going, yeah.
It's in the store that we're kind of stacking up on. Kosjurkis is
Yes.
gonna go over here,
Yeah.
so you can be far away but see.
You're breaking up, Alex.
It's push to talk. It's just like turning on and off crazily. It's the right door. It's the right door. Yes. I'm saying that mentally now to those. And I'm gonna re-roll stealth, I guess, and try and get on in there for a sec.
I feel such fear.
And I don't think I can actually twin spell fireball, but that'd be fucking cool if I could.
You specifically.
You cannot.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Specifically designed to prevent that. You can
Yeah.
twin spell guiding bolt, because fuck you.
Yeah, that was my next option.
You
That's-
also power.
Now, Tony, I didn't actually see it on the map last time. At what vantage point can I see it from?
From that vantage point is where you can see her. You should. Let's see. Let me see.
I literally can't see her, but if you're telling me,
Yeah.
she's farther in than I thought. Shit.
Should be able to see it now.
Yeah. I'm walking downstairs right now.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Down.
Oh, I gotta get closer than I wanted.
Oh fuck.
Shit.
Fucking it.
Just fuck it.
When you're ready to attack, let me know and roll initiative because you will be. I mean, whether you surprise her or not will be something separate. But once combat starts, everybody rolls initiative just so.
Okay, we do it. So initiative first, you said?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Initiative time. Here we go.
Oh, shit.
That's fine. He was really not ready to perform this sneak attack. It's fine.
He was a little scared.
It's
fine. It's fine.
It's great. It's good.
Oh.
It's a dinky Allosaurus.
Essentially, the reason why the vision is limited is the stairs are steep, and so you can only see the first couple feet of the stairs at the bottom. So you can't see down into the entire area from the doorway because it's a descended doorway.
Yeah, you
So-
might have to put my initiative in as 2, because I couldn't really do an initiative check with the Allosaurus.
Is it not letting you have the sheet again?
No, I had the sheet,
Oops,
but
sorry.
like there's no initiative option, so I just did a dexterity check.
I got you. I accidentally shapeshifted you, so my bad.
It's all good.
Yes, NPCs do not have initiative, but I put it in for you. It's one of the joys of DMing. All right, so Queen Ophelia gets to start this off.
Oh boy.
Any attack against the Medusa prior to the Medusa taking its turn is at advantage.
Oh yes. Okay.
But she's
That's
so far
only
away.
Queen Ophelia.
And I probably won't be able to see Medusa from there.
Not from there.
So she'll just hold her ground for now.
I'm just not gonna do anything yet. Fuck this button.
Since no one
I'm gonna hold
is...
an action.
Okay. Well, let me amend that real quick. Since nobody's doing anything that would alert the creature, normally in combat there are. In this instance, she attacks against her still have advantage until somebody does something. The first attack against her will get advantage until
Okay.
something alerts her to the combat. I do
Mhm.
understand that's a slight modification of the rule, but it's an application of common sense.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, that's a good idea.
there's no boss music to alert her of your presence, and Queen Ophelia moving forward 30 feet isn't something that's going to alert her. So, as for the readied action, what is the trigger and what is the action?
The second she comes around the corner, I'm gonna hit her. I'm gonna first rage and then I'm gonna hit her. Oh, I guess I can't do that, eh?
You can rage, and then as long as
No.
you hit something before the next turn.
No, I'll hold my rage until I hit her, and then I'll rage before my second attack. So, I'll hold an action just to hit her with my great axe when she comes around the corner.
Duly noted. Just for clarity, you do only get one attack with that great axe on a readied action.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so Indomitable Spirit.
I guess I used the magic ring I have to cast the stone skin effect on myself, just as preparation.
That's ironic. Let's hope you don't get it permanently.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
Yeah.
I changed your sheet to reflect the actions.
All right, cool.
You want to put both those effects.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, I don't know why it is, but every time we start up a new session for whatever reason, my character sheet has the effect buttons just disappear for whatever reason. I
It's
don't know why
because
that
the
does.
display default. You see at the bottom right of your character, or the bottom of your character sheet says mode and display.
Yeah, I see it.
The display defaults to something other than actions.
Oh.
Actions is what you want it to.
That would yeah, okay.
Oh God.
Coach, I think you're next, Kosjurkis.
I am next. Held action to when she appears, look away and throw acid splash at her.
So when it comes to Medusa, you get to specify. You are going to avert your eyes or not avert
I
your
am
eyes.
not looking. I am averting my eyes and hitting her with a spell that requires her to make a saving throw.
Okay. What spell is that, out of curiosity?
Acid splash. DC
Very nice.
14 dex save.
Okay, I'm gonna get the party rolling.
Let's get this game going.
You're the
So
only
I
one that can see her.
damn straight, damn straight. So what I'm gonna do, first of all, I'm not turned to stone, so I feel like I can look at her for right now. I'm gonna start with the Zephyr Strike. So what that means is, get a D8 on my damage. It's advantage on the attack, but I know that doesn't matter. And I assume that's sneak attack then if I hit it, right?
Yes, because she is surprised.
So I'm gonna throw a Psychic Blade at her. Alrighty. So D8 plus sneak attack. Then with my Deep Stalker ability, I'm going to attack her again as part of my action. So this is going to be a another Psychic Blade, and if it hits, it does an extra D8 on top. Is this still an advantage or no?
Yes.
And then, like the atypical rogue, I'm going to run the hell out of there.
That was max damage for the record.
Yeah, it was
I lacked. And my Zephyr Strike gives me 30 feet of extra movement this round. Unfortunately, I can't see because of I gotta change my dice or something. Was that 60?
That was, yes, sir.
Yeah, so I'll take 60 feet up and out of there. I only got halfway though. Maybe I'm lagging.
I think you clipped a wall.
So that's 60 feet to there.
Yes.
We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and use feline, the cat power, and go faster. So I'm actually gonna go another 30 feet. That'll do me fine. That'll be the end of my turn. That's my turn, thanks.
Oh, man. Yeah, so she's not out here yet. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm going to back up. And can I hold an action to run at her whenever she comes out, or no? An attack?
Cannot. You can hold an
Yeah,
action,
okay.
not a movement.
Fair. Then, yeah, no, I'm just going to stay there then. And then Ophelia is actually going to go back here because I wasn't really thinking. And she will hold a she'll hold magic missile at level 3. Yep. Whenever she sees the Medusa.
Okay, holding a spell works like this. I realize you're not a sorcerer.
Yeah.
Holding a spell is great, but when you hold a spell, you are holding it. You use the spell slot instantly. Just a heads
Okay.
up.
Yep.
If you later choose
Okay,
to
no,
drop the
I'll
spell
wait.
and cast a
I'll
different spell,
yeah, I'll just
won't.
hold Firebolt. Yeah, I won't hold because I don't know how far she is. So I will hold Firebolt instead.
noted. So you hear a shriek of rage from inside, followed by the likely least stealthy footsteps and a rushing, stomping charge coming towards the stairs. If you want to continue to hold, if she isn't in sight yet, so if you want to wait, that's fine. You don't have to restate it. Just say, continue holding and skip your turn.
Yeah, am I technically on that corner there? Where's the...
So the corner is right here.
Okay, so then I want to be right there at the corner then, and then I'll continue to hold my action.
Duly noted.
I think I'm probably just gonna not really do much of anything, to be perfectly honest. You said I only get one action if I hold one, you said?
Correct. One attack. And are you averting your eyes, Dronga, or are you going for broke?
Actually, if I would have heard her coming, I would. I don't know if raging would make noise. I guess fuck it. At this point, she knows we're there, right?
Yeah.
So I'd rage and then I'd hold my, and that way I get it when she comes around that corner.
Okay, you broke up a little bit. So you're raging, holding your action to hit her when she comes around the corner. Are you averting your eyes? If you
sorry. Yes.
Okay,
yes,
so you are
I'm
averting, so you'll get disadvantage on that.
But with rage, it would be straight roll.
I'm gonna apply an effect to anybody averting their eyes, so it'll be automatic. So you guys will just be able to keep doing whatever it is that you are doing. I'm just asking so I know who to apply it to.
Okay.
So, Indomitable Spirit, are you averting?
For the time being, yes, and that's only because I'm just keeping my ears open for when she emerges. I'm just standing by the corner here, just waiting to see until she gets in range. But I'm not taking any ready to action.
Same as before, held action.
Okay. And I am putting averting gaze on you, Kosjurkis. Everybody should have it except Indomitable Spirit, I believe.
I don't think I'm going to use it. Reason being is I'm still invisible theoretically, like up here, right? There's no darkness up in that section.
Correct.
So I'm going to risk
it.
it.
About this line right here.
Oh, where's the line?
That's about the light line. That's about the maximum reach of the light line.
So if I go to that location, I should be fine?
Correct.
So I'll back up to there. And I'm not averting my eyes. I want to get a clean shot at this when I can, but I'm assuming she won't be able to see me. She didn't see me before. So I'm going to do two things. I'm going to take my my bonus action, my cunning action, to stealth. And that's at advantage because I'm theoretically invisible, right?
Correct. You don't get much more stealth than that.
And then I'll go ahead and hold my action to throw a psychic blade at her when she comes to the door, or when I can see her. So through the doorway, at the doorway, whatever.
All right, Al.
I will not avert my gaze, but I can't move. Yeah, so I'm just staying there.
Did.
Queen Ophelia will, same as before, just avert her gaze and cast Firebolt.
Okay. All right, and the not very long anticipated creature comes barreling out to here, where she provokes an attack of opportunity from Dronga. She's just out of the reach, and Indomitable Spirit, you can take your attack of opportunity as well.
All right, sounds good.
And Agile Smoke.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay.
My friends. This is fine.
Damn.
By the way, I hope your guys' weather was as gorgeous as ours was today.
It was over here.
Nice and sunny. Lots of snow.
Okay.
Fuck her up.
It's not bad. Not bad.
So,
Here comes the smoke damage. Thank you.
okay. So, spells.
Mhm.
Kosjurkis and Queen Ophelia. I understood.
You die now.
That.
No.
So, outstanding.
As the acid splash just completely misses her.
Balls.
Correct, it does. So I went ahead and let you guys throw those, but after that, and for the remainder of the time,
Mhm.
if you are casting a spell, because according to the rules, if a creature chooses to avert its eyes to avoid any fear of the gaze attack, it cannot see the Medusa until its next turn when it can choose to avert its eyes. So you can't attack you can use the spell that says a creature you see. I went ahead and let this one go because obviously you knew she was coming. It was a little bit different. But now the battle is officially joined. If the spell says target a creature you can see, you can avert your eyes. But you won't be able to use those spells.
Okay. Don't worry, I have
Learn that
lots
bridge.
of deck spells that do not say choose a creature you can see.
Outstanding. The Medusa, as I'm zooming in to get everything in perspective here, rushes over and let's see. Dronga, you are averting your gaze, and the Medusa rushes forward. Her hair is a tangle of white snakes, and it reaches out with a drow crafted short sword and attacks you with a slash from the left, a slash from the right, and when she slashes, she intentionally brings herself close to you, and her snake hair lashes out and tries to bite you and manages to miss. She clips you with that short sword on one of those first slashes, but you manage to completely avoid the snakes and the second cut from the short sword.
Bring it, beastie.
And if you are averting your eyes and or not and choose to change it, just let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to assume it remains the same.
Cool. Still averting my eyes. I'm going to reckless attack and try and swing at her with my first attack.
Now, rage and reckless attack are separate, so you will need to apply. Oh, you did apply them both. Okay, I just wanted to make sure before you made the roll.
Yeah, perfect. I just had trouble
because they
finding
are
it.
too. It gets confusing that they're separate.
Yes. Okay.
What's a reckless attack?
It
Ogilvo
gives
never
me-
did that.
I was gonna say it gives me. Okay.
Damn, y'all be
And,
dragging her through the mud.
I'm gonna do my second attack, also reckless. And I'm aiming for the fucking head.
Shouldn't need to reapply it each attack. Heads up. I'm not saying you did, just a heads up. It should, once you use it once, it's good for the whole round to the start of your next turn.
Okay, good to know.
For them and you.
Oh, okay, cool.
If she survives the round.
Get bent. I'm gonna take your fucking head off, beastie. And my eyes are still looking straight down at the ground, like turned away from her, because I'm a coward. Yeah, I'm angry, but I'm a coward. And that is my turn at that point. Here, hold on one second, and there we go.
All right, Indomitable, were you averting?
I am.
I don't believe you were.
I am now.
Were you previously?
Yes, actually. I mentioned that I was. I was keeping my eyes closed and my ears open.
Standing. So you're continuing it, and go ahead.
Opening my eyes slightly just to kind of keep looking at the ground, looking more at the Medusa's feet or lower body than its head. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to move up. And oh, these are all going to be a disadvantage. Nice. That's going to be second attack here. And then I'm going to flurry of blows. First flurry of blows there. And second. Nice. And now, am I still in the dark area here?
Wouldn't you get advantage from flanking?
Yeah, I think that's why he had advantage. Oh, so it would be straight rolls.
Oh. Should I re-roll those then?
You can, since it's on your same turn. If it switched to the next person, then you just lost it. But
don't worry,
Kosjurkis over here shouting advice.
No, in that case, should I go ahead and have that disadvantage effect removed then?
Just go ahead and roll. Just click the little advantage button and it will cancel it out.
Oh, alright then. Let me re-roll those attacks then.
You got this.
Should I...
Just the ones that missed, probably.
Yeah, just the ones that missed. Alright, so this is the second main attack here. Oh, nice.
There you go. Don't worry, I got your back. Oh, nice!
On a... Thank God for that +4.
As the Indomitable Spirit rushes up behind and cuts down the Medusa while she is trying to slash at Dronga. With a shriek, the snakes spin around and lash out at you, but not able to gain purchase before the Medusa turns to stone and then quickly crumbles to dust.
It's gonna be hard to. It's gonna be hard with the head, the proof, you know. So collect the dust. Yes.
Yeah.
Rolen tells me to collect dust. Okay.
No one believes you that Roland said that.
He says no one will believe me that he said that, but you believe me, right, everyone?
I don't know. Doesn't sound like him.
I just look at the big dinosaur and I just look back and I just kind of shrug.
The big dinosaur just shakes his head.
Spirit just sheaves the sword and just is like, oh, I'm just glad that's over with.
I go, ha! See? See?
So if I could, I'd like to approximate what dust was its head, or dirt was its head, or stone, you know what I'm saying? And then try and like just take that, because I'm not taking all the fucking dirt, right? So I'll just take what I think is the head, right? And I'll put it in a little baggie.
Duly noted.
I mean, these guys are good with stone, no? So maybe they use magic and remake it just to have proof, you know? Maybe.
What could go wrong?
I really would rather not answer that question.
I quickly do more scouting. You guys feel free to have victory dance.
Dronga is while he does that is gonna go look at the lair and see if there's any like proof that we can find that she was there.
The Allosaurus just starts doing a moonwalk.
So I will share the description of the room with the whole party here, not just one. So the obvious end portion about the drow is not applicable, but the rest is.
Yeah, I'm going in there. So then do I see any like obviously snake-like Medusa creature things? Like, I don't know what I'm looking for, but I'm just like, oh, well, it turned to stone and got a fire. Something. That was
so
ominous.
nothing in here that would. There's nothing in here that appears to signify a specific Medusa, but it appears to be pretty strongly affiliated with drow. I think I heard someone trying to talk, but I couldn't quite make it out.
Yeah, well, if
I didn't
we
say
need
anything.
to, we can just take them here because we're fucked.
We have dust. Look.
Yeah, and if they just think that it's regular dust, We can take them for a walk.
Never had dust taste like this, though.
You tasted it.
Yes.
Tiny little dragon.
Can we harvest anything from the Medusa?
Not at this point.
You can.
Oh,
You can.
What? Okay.
All right, Kosjurkis stops licking up all the dust and
Thank you.
how does he go about this?
It's almost funny we couldn't harvest its head and just use it to petrify others.
Like in God of War.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Wait, no, that's a different head I was thinking of. Wait. Anyway.
So for you guys are kind of exploring around. Those of you who are in the Medusa's lair there, you see lots of things. The adornments of the spider theme, the tapestries, the furniture, the expensive clothing. It's old and rotted, but other than that, there's nothing really in there. I mean, you could loot some of the stuff, I guess, some of the clothes. From there, Mr. Allosaurus, you do notice that there is a statue in the middle of the crystals to the northwest. You can't see it or make out too much about it. See, as you get closer, you notice the light from the bioluminescent fungus is refracting through those crystals and causing that kaleidoscope I discovered. Now that you've moved deeper in, you see that the crystals are semi-transparent, slightly distorting the images seen through them, and a statue of a gnome is cowering near one of the crystals, holding a broken crystal in its hands.
Does it see me? Is it pointing the
Well, it's a
crystal at
statue.
me? Oh, sorry, it's a statue.
It's
Sorry.
pointing the crystal in the direction of the Medusa's lair.
Okay, sorry. It's on this wall here?
The statue specifically is in this position. He's right
Oh, okay, gotcha.
to the right there.
I'll have Ophelia go up and inspect it.
Okay. The deep gnome statue seems to have been trying to look through the crystal at the area where the Medusa may or may not have been. But apparently, whatever he was doing failed.
Okay, I got you now. Yeah, I'll just head back to the group and wait for them.
Alex did mention that he seems to remember them saying that they had somebody missing out here too.
With my historical knowledge, who made these drow statues?
They don't appear to be carved. There's no chisel marks for them. And let's take a 5-minute break, and before you go or after you get back, your choice, roll initiative.
Oh, good.
Shit.
Okay.
Son of a biscuit.
At least the gang's all here to keep me safe. Unless
Yeah,
all
we're
this
not
dust
split
is,
up at all.
unless this isn't so bad. You should see some of the splits that I've dealt with in the past. My goodness.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
It's fine.
Sorry, Alex, I fucked up your initiative roll.
And I
Again,
I'm
jeez.
gonna grab a. Looks like everybody's rolled initiative, and the creatures knew you were there, and you, I suppose, knew they were there, though you didn't know they were creatures. So we will start off with a normal. How long is that? A normal round, but how long does that stone skin last?
1 hour.
All right, it's still on.
Now, I don't want to be a diddly donk, but I'm going to do it. Does either Indomitable Spirit or the creatures in there seem to notice me? Because if this is pure darkness, I'm technically invisible with a 25 stealth.
You are invisible, so they will have disadvantage and without light to attack you.
I'll take that. But just like what I'm getting at is like the spirit think he's in that room by himself right now.
Herself.
That's up to you guys.
Thank you. Like I wouldn't have said anything because I'm going in quiet, trying to get a vibe on the place, right? So if she was just like walked by me, I wouldn't even have tapped her because I didn't want to scare her, right?
That's between you guys. I'm staying out of that.
I say, yeah. If you were already invisible when you came down this way, then no, I wouldn't have seen you.
Yeah. So just for what I'm getting at, for sake of RP, like take it as that you're in this room by yourself. Don't think you have to defend me or anything, right?
All right. Yeah. If that's the case, if I just notice myself being in the room by myself and these things just come at me, I'm just gonna make an about face and I'm just gonna immediately leave.
Just close the door and walk away.
No, it's
Yeah,
genius.
pretty much.
That's a
That's perfect.
smart move.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Like, yep, nope. I'm not taking on 6-on-1 by myself.
I mean, they are right behind you, and you are aware of it.
I mean, hey, if they don't pursue me, then I'm just gonna let bygones be bygones, and I'm just not gonna pursue it. If they follow me out, though, then we're gonna have words. And
Okay.
that pretty much
You
does it for
can-
me.
Noted. All right, Dronga. You can see one.
Yeah, did I notice if it moved?
You do see it start to move.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to, I'll run up my 30 feet and see how far that gets me. 5, 10, 15,
May I use an
20,
interaction
30.
to, if I see Dronga running at me, to mentally say to her, because I have that connection, right? To mentally say to her, I guess mentally talking is an action. Never mind.
I'm running. I'll run up to there, and then I will hold my action to swing at it when it gets close with my great axe.
Noted.
And that'll be my turn for now.
All right. So the first thing they do is move forward and towards Dronga and roll a. What was your stealth roll? I mean,
I did not roll stealth.
no.
Just kidding.
Agile smokes.
25, sir.
Outstanding. That's more than sufficient to render them unaware of you. But they are going to attack Dronga, lashing out with the stone scimitars that they draw. In the effect, it functions like a slam, but they are basically trying to club you. And they come around with that stone scimitar and bring it down in a bash.
Just to confirm on a rule, so I don't need to disengage because they're not technically engaged with me, right?
That is correct. I mean, they could be aware of you. If they were aware of you, even if they weren't engaged with you, they could attack. But because they're not aware of you, they cannot attack you. Once you initiate combat, they become aware of your existence.
So I'm going to just start by moving away in that direction.
Mosian.
Yeah, like literally, like I'm not running. Like, I'm just like walking away. Just okay. And I think it is worth my action then. I'm gonna say to everyone who can hear me, mentally, of course. I'm gonna use my action and go ahead and say, everyone, there are more around the corners. There are at least 6 of them, I believe. No, 7. I think there's at least 7. There could be more. So this is not a simple encounter. And then if I can with my bonus action, I think I can do this with a cunning action. Can I scan the room and see it? Like, are they guarding something in here? Is there something of value in here that they're like they were positioned to defend?
You can do an investigation check to put the clues together as a bonus action. Yes. It doesn't appear that they are arranged in any way to protect anything. It just appears that they were arranged in here in almost like storage.
That's creepy, dude. Okay, that's my turn.
Just for me, have we fought these things before?
You have not.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what y'all were fighting last week. Kosjurkis looks up from where he's been playing in the dirt and sees that there's some business going on in the stairs. These are downstairs?
Correct.
Okay. He's gonna start scuttling over to here and see if he can take a gander. I don't think so. Oh, he can. Good.
Gander.
Gander achieved. He's gonna go ahead and throw a firebolt. Bolt, not ball.
Don't be scared.
Well, I don't have it prepared, so
They can't be mad at you if you kill them.
It's true. It's true. Thank God for pack tactics as I. Yay! Yay! And then he's just gonna end his turn right there.
All right, Phil's gonna move up. I can't see any more, but I wasn't sure if I was able to see them before.
You should be able to.
Switching. No, I can see them now. Oh, yeah, I could see them before too, but I wasn't sure if I was allowed to see them before.
I see what you're saying.
But I don't really know where Agile
You
Smoke
click on
is
Ophelia,
right now.
you can see exactly what she can see.
Yep. No, we're good. But I don't know where. Anyways, I'm gonna cast Fireball.
Oh boy.
With the quicken quicken spell. I think. Hold on, I'll draw the circle. Try to get this area. I can only see 3 of them, but so this area.
I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast Fireball.
Yeah.
You know, to be fair, I think I have to roll for that too. Is that right, Tony?
That is correct.
Oh,
right
shit.
on the edge. Right on the edge.
It's a bunch of ones.
And my favorite is he can't see you, so he fucked you on accident.
Yeah, I literally could not see you at all.
I forgive you.
For now.
And then on
So
this back
that's
one,
half damage. Unless
Nah, I don't have that ability.
Right.
there's your damage. And what were you gonna say there?
Well, because I use the quicken spell, that's a bonus action, so I will use my action to cast Toll of the Dead on that guy.
Boom.
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 Yeah.
Oh.
Nope, that's it.
All right.
So the animated statues begin making their way around.
It's fine.
First to here. Fine, fine.
We're all good.
Swinging that massive club shaped like a scimitar. Giving old Dronga the bonk.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
You weren't
Their
raging?
reach.
Nope.
Oh shit.
I forgot.
All good.
She wasn't feeling the angries.
Sometimes you just don't have the anger.
that's probably like the greatest
Well, I just
call.
finished being angry, so now I'm a little tired.
Fired
Tired.
all your rage.
Have you guys ever seen that? No, I'm not gonna get into that now.
So
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
I'm gonna use
Give me one
a
second.
pound.
It
Sorry.
kidnaps and fires his
Okay,
missiles.
Give me 1 second. I need to fix this wall here, which is causing the issue.
Certainly.
You guys can see me playing with the line of sight here. See there. Let's delete this one too. Placing it there. And then, for posterity's sake, we'll go ahead and remove these two.
Oh.
Because the doorway, when I originally did it, was intended to be wider than that. But now that it's seeing it in practice, it's too narrow. It wasn't intended to be that narrow. So I need to fix it. Because they're obviously, you can see how wide the doorway is, and it was too narrow. So there you go, Rolen.
This
Okay.
massive staircase just ends in a normal sized door.
I'm just
Right.
running up, trying to make a claw attack against one of these guys. Oh wait, I might have had to click and drag, but doesn't matter because I miss.
Automatically.
I don't know what's up with my rolling ones tonight. That's 3 ones now.
Isn't that almost in a row too?
Mm-hmm. I think that's actually all of Roland's rolls tonight have been natural ones.
True. So number 2 and number 10 do take that joyous opportunity to smack you with
Go for it.
slam. I'm just going to use the same one twice because it makes my life easier. Because their damage is the same. All statues are created equal, like Allosaurus's. I accidentally skipped your turn. And were you going to move it, or were you done?
No,
There we go.
Well, seeing as if these
Indomitable Spirit.
guys have gone ahead and decided that, yeah, they weren't going to just leave things well enough alone, I'm just going to run up ahead. I'm going to action slide under the Allosaurus's tail and between his legs just to get underneath him and around. And I'm just going to circle around to this guy, this happy motherfucker. And I'm going to bash his head in.
Advantage for flanking.
Right.
I was gonna say advantage also.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that.
Don't worry, everyone does. Ooh, nice.
It's just as well because the last one was a hit anyway, so yeah, critical strike on that one. Since my last flurry of blows was rendered basically not needed to, since with the action with the the fight against the Medusa, I will go ahead and use Flurry of Blows this time for here.
Damn, Spirit's pretty badass, just bare hand punching rocks.
A miss, even on advantage. That's lame. All right,
It
well,
almost got that 20 though.
right, that does it for me.
Alex won't let me tell my joke. Okay. I'm at this point I'm gonna rage. And I think that's my last one. Oh no, it's not. Hooray! Okay.
I don't think you clicked it off last time. I think you're right. It is your last
right,
one.
damn it. Yeah, you're right. It is my last one. Balls. Okay. So I'm raging. Make sure that went on there. Perfect. And I'm going to reckless attack the one directly in front of me. Boop. Get bent.
Holy shit.
Balls. And then my second attack, which I am also hopefully recklessly attacking. Let's just make sure. I'm going to do it again to this one. Nice. Balls.
That sucks.
That double sucks. Well, I hated that, so thank you. That's it. That's it for me.
So the animated statue there does take aim, and for the record, you get those back on a short rest, right? Dronga?
I think it's long rest for Barbarian. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I didn't check into it, but I can double check now. Yeah.
I think it's like a level.
Right.
It's a little.
I got it
down
right here.
the line.
Don't worry about it.
Oh.
I pulled it up. Long rest.
Damn.
Yeah. Fuck. That's my fancy.
This statue, well aware of your long rest requirement.
Holy
brings that
fuck.
scimitar around.
Oh, never mind.
Resisted, yeah.
Holy shit.
Clobbers you fairly hard, leaving you with an open wound and a crushing wound in your shoulder.
Uh-oh.
Okay, things are looking bad. Let's start
Yep.
throwing mind daggers. So throwing a dagger at that guy there. Got some. Well, either way, it's and like catching it in the chest or whatever, but seeing it didn't quite drop, I'll bonus action throw another one at it. Is this also at advantage? Like technically, I'm invisible when I make my attack, and then my visibility never goes away unless right. Like so, it's still at advantage. Gloomstalkers are broken, man.
Depends. It's very situational. So this is actually one of those conversations that's had by DMs a lot. So attack rolls against an invisible creature is impossible to see. Doesn't mean they don't know you're there. You can't be detected, but attack rolls against you have a disadvantage and your rolls have advantage. That's one of the things I'm sure Mal's probably seen too. A lot of DMs will say, oh, it's broken, I'm going to disable it. Well, it's broken situationally. Everybody is a badass in their situation.
Yeah.
Half the fun, like the Medusa, like I talked, a lot of people, Medusa isn't strong against a smart party. And they're like, well, I'm going to increase the challenge rating. Well, then you're a dick. If your party is taking the time to build their characters tailored to their environment and fighting intelligently, and you intentionally like disable the advantage they have created, then you're a dick.
Yeah.
Not every fight has to be one where they get crushed.
Exactly. Plus, I mean, like, the easiest counter to a Gloomstalker is just hold a torch.
Right.
Mal,
be outside in the
stop.
day.
Stop telling Lydia how to be me.
Which, to be
Basically, just
fair-
don't be in the Underdark.
So, anyways,
Which, to be fair, a lot of the same disadvantages also apply to Shadow Monks. So,
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, anyways, enough talk about my weaknesses. Dagger to the chest, dagger to the head. That one's dead. I know
And it
that one.
rhymed.
You're welcome.
Nice. All right. Gonna save some spell slots. Go with the classics. Firebolt. Just trying to figure out which one. How about this one? Alas. It's gonna start reposition. All the way over. I think I had like that much more smooth. I saw that 30 before it kicked in. There we go. Oh, maybe not that close actually. This feels like actually a bad idea. Yeah, definitely back here.
Don't forget, I widened the doorway for them too.
Yep.
All right, seeing that Dronga took a shit ton of hits and is not looking so good, Queen Ophelia is going to rush up and cast Cure Wounds at level 3 on her.
Oh, thank you.
Not bad,
Excellent
not bad.
roll.
Thank you very much.
And maybe that took 20 feet. Yeah, back up another 10. And that'll be it for her.
So these creatures continue to attack. They are not the most tactically minded, but they are the most smashing minded. So they continue to pummel away at Dronga with their stone scimitars, which are, for all intents and purposes, just stone.
Good.
And in a on the upside, they don't seem smart enough to know how to move around in a flanking maneuver, but they do seem smart enough to know that rock hurt dwarf.
Rough, guys. I'm fucking looking rough.
Yeah, I only have one more 3rd level heal, so.
And
This is
Dronga's raging,
the
and
max
she's
damage for
not
the
smart enough to
Allosaurus.
run.
Bring it. All right. Yep. Just a bite attack on probably the one that's attacking Dronga. Oops. I have to unclick her. There we go. Attack the one that's attacking Dronga, not the other one, because Indomitable can take care of that one. Oh no. I'm rolling like shit. That's it.
Okay, I have a plan for my next turn.
Plans are good.
The party died.
alrighty, well, in that case, I'm just going to go ahead. Second verse, same as the first on this one here. Just advantage.
Worked before.
Wait, I think that was the wrong one, was it? No, it was right.
You got him. Very
Hell
nice.
yeah. And then bonus action, martial arts for the unarmed strike.
Hell yeah, Spirit.
I forgot to roll that one at advantage, but that one's a hit anyway, so I'll take it.
You know.
Very nice. Well done.
And then I'm just going to move up to behind this guy and call it done.
You might not want to reckless. Just a heads up. I find Reckless is very good for one-on-one, but not whenever you're getting grouped up.
Yeah, that's not great. So, I am just gonna whack-a-doodle. Which one technically was the one that was hitting me?
Like all of them?
Oh, like all of them. I just wanted to know
He's
who
not
was,
wrong.
well, so like who was doing the most damage? Because I'm gonna go after them first. Because those little fuckers. I'm angry. I'm trying to like focus my energy at one
Let's
of them.
see. Let's scroll up and see who got the critical.
Yeah, that's the one I want right now. Little bastard.
So let's see. The most damage was done to you by 15, 7, and 15. It looks like 13 and 12.
All right, fuck them both.
So
I'm gonna
the two
top ones.
the two to your
Yeah,
upper
yeah.
left.
Okay, so I'm still ranged, so I'm gonna just go 1. What? Why didn't I get advantage on that? Oh, right. Okay, right. Never mind. Just kidding. Okay, well that sucks. So I go for the second one. Meow. God fucking damn it.
It's fine.
Things are hard to hit.
That's it.
So the statue there continues trying to hit Dronga. She's starting to get her feet under her. Agile smoke.
Yeah, that one who just attacked her, I'm going to throw a dagger at his back of his head. And seeing that land but not quite drop him, I'll throw another one with my bonus action.
This is fine.
2 in the back of the head, and yeah, he's not dead.
Like a rock.
All right, so Kosjurkis is gonna shuffle into place, rubbing his feet and his hands together as static and electricity starts to build up on him. And you saw my line, Tony, right? That is a legal lightning.
It is, yeah.
Perfect. And then he just puts both his hands forward as a bolt of lightning, kind of like Godzilla, really.
Kamehameha!
Channels over his whole body, striking these 3 boys. Rolling all those fucking dice.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Oh my god, yes.
It's fine.
Fuck you and everybody in your general vicinity.
Yeah.
Get fucked.
And then he's going to quickly run away. Very bravely, might I add. Over behind Ophelia.
Yes, very
Brave Sir
bravely.
Robin ran away. Bravely ran away.
Feels gonna see that Dronga's still not doing so good. Feels
Oh.
gonna run up and give her some more healing.
If I'm not mistaken, was that the first time we've ever made a Monty Python reference in any of these games?
I refuse to believe that.
No, we've
I
definitely made.
I don't go a week without making a Monty Python reference.
Yeah, same.
I feel like
same.
the first time I used my Agile smoke voice, there was some jokes about French guys mouthing off to people.
Okay, I'm just
Calling people hamsters.
shows how much I pay attention to this kind of thing here.
Tasha yelled at somebody who cut her off in traffic the other day. He told him he smelled like elderberries.
Yes.
And completely oblivious to the magic, the statues single-mindedly in their attacks continue to pummel away at the dwarf.
The screen, the finger, and then the hit happened, and I was like, damn it. Oh, double damn hit.
Oh fuck! Those heals.
Yes, thank you very much for healing me.
You are, whoops, doing it again. You are welcome. All right, try to bite some stone again.
Rock and stone.
Oh wait, I'm advantage.
Hey,
Hold
at
on.
least you get advantage.
Yep.
Oh, was Spirit there? Oh no, never mind. I wasn't tagging that one. Never mind.
Another natural one. Fuck you. That's right.
least it's
You're
gone.
gone. You're gone.
You're nothing to me.
You're fucking nothing.
You're trash. Get out of here.
Oh yes, I love it.
That's it for Allosaurus.
That was a great impression,
Pretty
by
sure
the
that
way.
was your next character's voice, just so you know.
Yep.
That's all I can do.
Well, since I'm playing in
I'm
this
almost
one,
positive you can do get to the chopper.
Well, of course. But that one's for special occasions.
Fair enough.
hell yeah, max damage.
Kill him.
Right, need to apply advantage for this one again. And another bonus action martial arts for an unarmed strike on this. Which I half expected to miss. Well, a bunch of twos here, but, you know, I love the +3 bonus to bludgeoning here. So good.
Okie dokie, smashy smashy. I'm gonna do one at the one in front of me, in between me and Spirit, and then one in between me and the big old dinosaur.
Advantage
Well,
for
yeah, hold
flanking.
on. I'm just gonna roll it again.
Nice. Yeah, I'm so used to players for getting advantage at every turn.
And then next one.
Okay, I shall throw some more daggers.
How many daggers does Smoke have?
Well, because they are mind
All the
daggers,
daggers.
I have
Oh yes, of course.
infinite daggers.
Of course. My brain elected to forget that part.
Do you have to have infinite thoughts in order to have infinite daggers?
Oh, then I wouldn't have
Oh, of
that
course.
many daggers.
That's unfortunate, my friend.
And then yet another animated statue goes down.
And bonus action to throw another
Fight.
dagger at the last one.
I'm just like mentally imagining it as kind of like the old N64 GoldenEye game where you're just infinite amount of just throwing daggers.
Yeah, literally, like it appears in my hand, I throw it, it hits the object, does the damage, and then disappears, and then it reappears in my hand, and I throw it again. So I guess you could say I have one dagger. Yeah.
All it just kept coming back, so I kept throwing it.
Damn straight, son.
All right. Time for another firebolt. After that impressive display. Nice. All right. Yeah, got him.
As that last statue is hit by a firebolt and begins to crumble. As it falls apart, a cloud of dust erupts from its shattered remains
Oh
and
boy.
expands to fill a large section of the cave.
Mm-mm.
This is fine.
The cloud is seemingly floating, and Spirit and Smoke, as they are essentially in the cloud, it's essentially extremely fine particulates of dust to the point where it's almost gaseous. It isn't affecting your breathing or anything like that. Do notice that right away, just being in the cloud, you can immediately sense its aura of malevolence. It is. Go ahead and roll a Arcana check, please.
Not bad.
Not bad
Yeah.
for a -1.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no.
That's
Not
so
good.
good.
So
Quite bad.
at this point, you guys can detect its pure malevolence, and it simply continues to float there for a while.
Yeah, Spirit just sensing the malevolence, just like, yep, out of here. Like, she's not all that well versed in Arcana check, but she just kind of knows it. Oh yeah, this bad. Dust cloud bad. Get out.
Rolen will bonus action come out of his wild shape. And he will cast Gust on it.
Yes, Roland, blow that shit away.
Yeah.
Piss off, dust.
Yo, that looks sick. Kind of looks like a flower. I love it.
And
See,
so
dust.
your gust of wind spell, or gust spell specifically, pushes it against this wall. I'm assuming that
Yeah, that
you
direction.
want to go,
Yep.
and it passes through the solid wall and eventually is forced completely out of the area. You can no longer see it.
That's fine. That's probably not a problem anymore.
I'm sorry, I didn't really know what else to do.
Roland, that was brilliant. Well done.
Is it gone? Or is it just somewhere else?
It might just be somewhere else. I just figured it'd be better for it to be not on top of us.
Don't worry,
And,
you little dragon. If it comes back, I'll kill it.
There's some more healing for you, Dronga.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I was about to say, maybe we should take a little rest. Yes, maybe regain some of our wits. You know, that was a heated battle. As I kind of rub a burn mark on my arm.
Oh, sorry. Was that me?
I do not. I know this was a fireball that kind of scorched me, but it was still the fireball. So I no hard feelings. No, and you did not know I was there. Right?
How much damage do you have? Oh, she'll come up to you and use healing hands on you.
Oh, thank you. That's nice. That's nice. Thank you. But either way, I mean, Dronga got really fucked up in that fight. I mean, I think maybe take a little nap, even a short rest. Yes? No? Yes?
I could go for a good nap.
Coincidentally, this was exactly why I never tried using a feminine voice for Spirit.
Damn.
You gotta try.
Hey man, come on! I gotta distinguish between two voices here. It's a little bit. It's all good.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
I mean, it wasn't bad.
You're doing great, sweetie.
I just really hope that Natasha watches these videos later.
Oh,
I
me
will
too.
be taking
me too.
it, and I will be cutting out the parts where you do a female voice.
Bruh. Bruh.
I have to be more consistent though. I feel like I'm going too high, and I feel like I'm going too low.
You need a couple sessions with the voice to
Yeah,
really
yeah.
nail it.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta
My
nail it
ac-
down.
My accent's been like half Australian, half Irish, with a little bit of spice in there somewhere.
You know, funny thing, I was actually joking with another friend of mine. I was like, if I really wanted to, I could probably just give like Spirit this sort of smoker voice, kind of like Roz
God.
from like Monsters Inc.
Talking like
Excuse
there's
me,
a freaking
darling. Have
hole.
you seen my son?
Oh,
That's fucking
Oh my
awesome.
God. I love it. I love it so much.
oh.
Why are you not doing that?
Please switch to it. Oh my God, please.
Oh my god.
That's fucking hilarious.
Oh.
I gotta believe that would hurt your throat, though. I gotta.
Yeah,
believe that
that's
would be
why I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't do it.
Yeah,
I mean, I
have,
could, but I couldn't do it long term. It would just hurt my throat too much.
I have a player in my Saltmarsh campaign who does a Dragonborn voice that sounds like this all the time, and I don't understand how his vocal cords aren't in shreds.
That's
Oh,
fucking
good for
like
him, yeah.
OP, yo. Like,
That's fucking awesome.
Dedication.
There's
So
a
I
reason
do
why
think for
Kosjurkis doesn't
important.
think- Oops, sorry. You go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, there's a reason why Kosjurkis doesn't speak in anything more than sentence fragments.
That's okay. That's fair. I like it. It's like part of the character. It's hilarious. Ben, you need to do that voice for like important like RP development. And like that's the only time it comes out, just the RP development.
Consider it done, darling.
Yes.
That's fucking awesome.
Kosjurkis would like to go and look down the corridor just to make sure the dust isn't lingering out there. Because we saw
The
it.
dust is not around where you can see right now.
So if I just kind of like look down here, I don't see it.
You do not.
Okay. Then he is like, yep, safe. Okay.
Okay. I'm just gonna lay down here.
On the stairs.
Yeah. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
let's go in a little bit. Maybe we can barricade the entrance, or at
Oh.
least. Yes. What you got?
I can make a house.
What?
Yes.
Do you mean a dome? Do you mean what do you mean
Yes.
by house?
Little dragon, you are.
10 minutes.
Okay.
I would like to ritual cast Liamid's tiny hut.
Standing. Yeah, you may consider Liamid's tiny hut cast.
A brilliant white dome appears around the party. Same color as Kosjurkis. We're
That's
safe now.
not.
Kind of.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
nice.
Before Rolen takes a short rest, he's gonna cast using his Firbolg magic. He's gonna use detect magic on that crystal statue. Take a look at it.
Crystals.
I'll keep an
Or
eye
the
on
stone
while he does
statue
that.
of the deep gnome.
Holding the crystal. Yeah.
Oh, got you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's holding the
he-
crystal.
Yeah, it's holding one of the shards of crystal. He is solid stone. I mean, he's not showing anything magical that you can detect.
Not even the crystal itself. Awesome.
The crystal itself is a natural, apparently, occurrence, or at least it was in its current state. It's natural.
Okay. Yes, he'll just with detect magic. Well, actually, no. Kosjurkis already did that earlier. Took a look in the Medusa room, right?
No, earlier when the game first started. Unless less than 10 minutes passed, I guess.
Less than 10 minutes has passed.
Okay.
I mean, that fight was not a super long one.
So then I guess he would have had it up when he was in the Medusa room.
Okay. Yep. No, then that's good.
I'll say to Rolen as he walks by me, and I'll follow him in and say, maybe when we are done and heading back, maybe we scoop up that little stone gnome, right? He was Medusa, do you think, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
So, I mean, he can't be too heavy, can he? I mean, we'll scoop him up to bring him back to his people. Maybe they can fix him.
I can carry him for sure. I don't think I can bring him back, but I can carry him.
I might be able.
You are pretty buff.
Where'd that whisper come from?
Kosjurkis, because he probably has the greater restoration spell.
Oh, I was gonna say remove curse,
Or that.
but I don't know if it works like that.
I don't know if it works like that either.
He doesn't know what a Medusa is.
So with the dome, are we chilling for short rest, or are we just pulling a long rest?
That's my question.
I was gonna say if it's gonna be up for 8 hours anyways, we might as well take a long rest and do watches, I guess.
Has it been a while since we've rested? I mean, I suppose so. I'm completely out of spells.
And I'm completely out of rages.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea. It's not, other than the fact we could get caught by something. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah. What's the worst? What's the worst thing that's ever happened to us when we long rested inside of a dungeon before? Oh yeah, that's right. We got captured by fire elementals.
Right.
Didn't we get Tinder Strike from that fight?
Yeah, and we killed the boss.
Yeah.
like 3 levels before we were supposed to.
Okay.
Oh, remember
We're
that. That
like,
was great.
that's why that fight was so. Yeah, because at the end we were just like, oh yeah, you've already killed the fire cult leader, so you win.
Yay!
It was wondering
Pays
why
to
that
be the best. Pays to be the best, you know?
And we were holed up in that one
Yeah.
room, and we had like 20 dudes just scattered all around.
They were just waiting on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to choose your fights.
Actually, did that? No, never mind. That was the Earth Cult. I was trying to remember if that happened to us twice, but no, it was the Earth Cults that gave
We
us to the fire.
almost did. If we had decided to take that long rest in the Earth Cult, we would have been fucked beyond belief, because then we would have had to have fought Ogremok out in the open.
Tight. I do recall that.
Long rest applied. If you are a creature who can change their spells, now is your chance.
Well, if someone over the long rest would have approached Kosjurkis with the gnome saying you wanted to fix him, he would have probably prepared.
Yeah, I probably would have asked you if you had the capability to undo petrification.
Good try.
I'd appreciate it, little one, for sure.
I was, damn it. I was thinking during that entire fight with the stone golem guys, man, it sure would be nice if I had Misty Step, and I completely missed that I had Misty Step.
Oh boy.
Anyways, remove curse. Unless it's a ritual. It is not. What a shame. Okay.
So you are casting what spell on the gnome?
I am attempting remove curse.
Let's see.
Oh, I unchecked remove curse by mistake when I was messing around. There we go.
Check. Remove curse.
Fair to say that we're all there watching this and like nearby.
You are there watching it. Let's see if it's considered a curse.
Good question.
Has a spell ever backfired before?
Has
Asking for
any spell ever not backfired?
also true. Also true.
I guess the next question is, does remove curse cure werewolves?
I would have to assume so because being a werewolf is a curse.
Remove curse does remove lycanthropy unless it is a creature that was born a lycanthrope. What it does not remove is petrification.
Ah,
Oh,
what a
balls.
shame.
I
Oh wow.
appreciate it. Thanks for
Real-
trying.
Real quick question, Tony. Is petrification the same as being paralyzed?
It is not.
Good to know. Good to know. Because I had like resistance to paralyzation, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna fucking run up to it. Thank God I didn't.
That is
Well,
confidence.
for your general information, here's how the Medusa gaze attack is probably one of the worst. Here's how it works. If you're within 30 feet of it and you're not averting your gaze at the start of your turn, its magic essentially draws your eyes. If you're looking at its feet or whatever, it will draw your eyes up and you get a saving throw. So your choice is avert your gaze or saving throw. And the averting your gaze causes, that you can't see and so forth. But anybody within 30 feet forces a Constitution saving throw. If you fail by 5 or more, so the DC is 14. So if you get a 9, you're instantly petrified. Now, mind you, removal of petrification requires Greater Restoration, which is a 5th level spell, which requires a 9th level caster. So
Rough.
I'm just rolling this just for fun purposes, but
if you succeed, or if you
Yep,
fail
I'd
to
have been
save
fine.
by less than 5, if you fail but by like 4 or 3, you start to be petrified and you get another chance. So you have to fail twice in a row. But if you fail either time by 5 or more, you're instantly petrified. But
Rough.
I'm glad I killed her when I did then. Oh boy.
Oh, what happens if
you
I get
guys
petrified if I was in wild shape? I'd just be petrified as
stay in
wild
that
shape.
wild shape form.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
You are. So I will open this up so you guys can see what we're starting with next game. If you guys want to take a look. I don't know if some of you might not be able to see. You can move your characters down into that central courtyard. I lifted the mask on the ledge so you can see kind of down there. Just a monolith.
Oh.
And that's where we'll be starting next game.
Oh, I see. Oh, dang.
Presumably.
Cool.
Alrighty.
Because obviously you can see down, but once you're down there, I will obscure it and you can look up. But that's where it puts all of you guys. So next week, where is my cellular phone? All right, so let's see, it is the 23rd. So next week will be Mal's game.
All right.
That'll be the 2nd of March. And then I should be able to run my game at probably almost all of March, except for the 2nd. So I better get to work on the line of sight, is what I'm saying here. Because this is the only area, because I broke this. I did line of sight on the whole map, and then obviously we had that lag issue, so I broke it up into 5 maps, and I obviously, you guys saw the line of sight. It's rather monumental. So I need to get to work on the parts that aren't done.
Nice, nice, nice.
All right. So we will be picking up at our next game, which will be 2 weeks from now, and we will be able to resume the exploration. Pop on there. It looks like people are starting to. It looks like we have 2 of the 5 going in a specific direction. But don't, like, if you want a different campaign or you don't want a different campaign or whatever it is that you do want, pick what you want. If you don't care, that way I can make my planning. I will say the second half of Out of the Abyss is different than the first. obviously. They're different style. We will be running something between them. Oh, it looks like everybody's voted, so I guess I'll drop that. So I'll go ahead and start making plans for that. I think everything else is done, so we'll probably run one or two little one shots on the surface. Not one shots, but one short adventure between levels 7 and 8. And we will go from there. So if anybody has any questions, comments, concerns, or complaints, let me know. For you, Mal, I sent you that thing. You can get it and download it on.
Yes, sir.
And put it in as your module, and you just upload. You just put it in like a mod in your module folder and load it in with the library. And essentially, what the guy I work with the guy a lot. Essentially, what he did was he sat down and went through the entire thing and found all the stuff that's missing maps, or if it has crappy maps, or in general anything it's missing, and he just fills in all the blanks.
Oh, beautiful
stuff for you to use.
So this will have like additional or upgraded Baldur's Gate maps, perhaps.
Nice.
I think I did. I might have sent you the wrong one then.
Yeah, I saw Rime of the Frost Maiden, I think. Yes.
Yeah, I probably sent you Rime on accident. I'll send you the other one right now. But
Sure.
Yeah, you can keep that one though. I mean, it's free.
I'm not looking
but
at
that's
it.
all I have for you.
We're gonna run Rime of the Frost Maiden. Tanner's gonna DM for us.
Yep.
Very nice.
Cool.
So I will plan on running 2 weeks from now, and my hope is I'm trying to push my job to let us go back to our normal schedule because everyone else is, and these midnight shifts are literally destroying my soul. So.
Yeah. I can't even imagine working the midnight shifts.
See, is it what's the Descent into Avernus? Oh, is it called just Descent?
Yeah, Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus. Should be.
Baldur's Gate. That's why I couldn't find it. Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus Complete DM's pack.
Sounds like.
Yeah, it should have everything you need for your guys's.
I'm excited to implement that stuff.
It's called the Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus Complete DM's Bundle, maps, guides, cheat sheets, and more. So there you go. So I sent that over. You guys can play with that. Thanks for your time this evening. Have a good night.
Great game.
Yeah, great game, guys.
Hey, good game, guys.
Yeah. Good night.
Night.
Good week.
Take it easy. Be safe.
Later, y'all.